Good evening and welcome to the Nightly News, brought to you by St. Rose Television at the College of St. Rose. Today is September 30th, 2019. I'm David Meister.
And I'm Leanne Demartino. Let's get into this week's news. This week we will be talking about the Silhouettes dance team, the Women in Sales panel, the school's next blood drive, 15-minute max, and the News Engagement Day.
The new campus group, the Silhouettes, is a dance team that focuses on body positivity and giving back to the community. Founder and president Jaisali Salcedo said she wanted to start up a club that would break barriers. The Silhouettes will give their debut performance at Midnight Fever on October 17th.
A Women in Sales panel will be held at the college on Friday, October 4th at 8:15 a.m. in the 2E Forum. The event is sponsored by the Pi Sigma Epsilon Sales Club and the Bold Women's Leadership Institute Scholars. The 6 panelists will discuss business, sales, and the power that women have in that field.
The first Student Association blood drive of the year will take place tomorrow, October 1st, starting at 11:30. The association sponsors multiple blood drives per academic year, and all blood types are needed. Check the American Red Cross website to see if you are eligible to give blood.
The winner of the 15-minute Max Film Festival was crowned this past Saturday in the Midnight Eats conference room. First place went to Visible Truth by Shai Agojo, a St. Rose alum. Other current St. Rose students did well in the festival, including Kevin O'Brien with an honorable mention for The Things That Tom Hoped, which was the first winner of the first annual St. Rose Television Film Festival this past semester.
The annual News Engagement Day will take place tomorrow, October 1st. People are encouraged to share their experience with news using the hashtag News Engagement Day and try to engage with as many forms of news as they can throughout their day.
Now let's go to SRTV's meteorologist, Chris Weiss, to tell us what to expect for weather for the rest of the week. Here's to you, Chris.
Thank you, Leanne. So let's get into the weather here. So we've had a pretty cloudy but not too bad day. Unfortunately, it's going to get pretty stormy this week, so get your umbrellas ready. Tomorrow we have a little bit of solace before the storm, as we have partly cloudy but mainly sunny. Pretty high temperatures hitting all the way up to 80 as predicted. As we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, though, we are going to be hitting some unfortunate showers and actually hitting a record low for this fall at a record 38 at the nighttime. Thankfully, the storm will hopefully fade away, and for Saturday morning, we'll have a nice sunny day, and Sunday will end it on a nice cloudy day. Well, let's head back to sports with you, David.
Thank you very much, Chris. Let's get into this week in sports. Starting off this week with women's soccer, the Golden Knights looked to remain unbeaten last Tuesday against the Pace Setters and did just that in dramatic fashion, 1-0 in double overtime. The entire regulation game went scoreless, and with 18 seconds left in the second extra session, senior Nina Pradanic buried a penalty kick to provide the difference for the Golden Knights. They looked to keep that unblemished record intact on Saturday with a road game against the Bentley Falcons and took the win 4-1. Pradanic had 2 goals on the day, coming off her game winner from a few days earlier. The team is currently at 6-0-1, and they will return home on Wednesday the 2nd for a match against the Franklin Pierce Ravens. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 p.m. The men's soccer team began NE10 conference play on Wednesday, September 25th against the Southern Connecticut State Owls and won in convincing fashion 4-0. St. Rose scored twice in each half on their way to victory. Freshman Hilmar Halderson scored 2 goals, while junior Oscar Astrom and sophomore Samari Smith each scored 1 goal apiece. The team then moved ahead to Saturday's road game with the Franklin Pierce Ravens, and they were shut out, falling 2-0. They are now 5-2 on the year, and they will be on the road on Tuesday for a matchup with the New Haven Chargers. And finally, heading indoors now for women's volleyball, the Golden Knights were on the road last Tuesday for a matchup against the Assumption Greyhounds, and they took the victory 3-1. Senior Stevie Schweitzer once again powered the Golden Knights offense with 14 kills and 21 digs to record a double-double. They then returned home on Saturday to take on the New Haven Chargers for homecoming and family weekend, but could not get the win in front of the home crowd, falling 3-1. The team remains at 500 with a 7-7 record and will look to bounce back on Wednesday on the road against the Pace Setters. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, our sports footage is courtesy of the College of St. Rose's Athletics Department. Visit GoGoldenKnights.com to watch the Golden Knights live and on demand on NE10 Now.
That's all we have for the Nightly News this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Leanne Demartino.
I'm David Meister.
And I'm Chris Weiss.
For more information on any of our stories, take a look at the Chronicle, the St. Rose newspaper, both in print and online. See you next week.
Have a great night, everyone.
Until next time.